Okay, I hope everyone can see the presentation, the notes or the slide, the screen. Okay. All right. So we'll start with the promotion of a venture, and these notes I have prepared for you all from a book, and the course book for your subject is only in Hindi medium. It's not in English medium, and there's no set book for the entire syllabus that you have in English medium. Okay, so I'll provide you the notes, so there's no need to worry about that. So promotion of a venture, opportunities and analysis we need to study. Okay, no business entity is born on its own, has to make efforts to establish or manufacture and fulfill many legalities and formalities. My voice is breaking. Why is my voice breaking? Is it better now? Okay. The idea of establishing a business which originates in the mind and who takes necessary actions to perform the idea is called the promoter, and the problem from the origin of the idea till the establishment of the business is called action enforcement. Meaning of promotion. Promotion refers to the establishment of a business unit or organization. Okay, so the meaning of promotion we can understand here in the words of Charles Gastrenberg. No need to remember the name. Promotion can be defined as the mobilization of funds, assets and management capacity into a business institution for the purpose of discovering business opportunities and subsequently making profits from them. Promotion in this way. Actually, the problem is that so promotion can be defined as the mobilization of funds. Okay, I've tried to speak slowly so that maybe you can understand better. Funds, assets and management capacity into a business institution for the purpose of discovering business opportunities and subsequently making profits from them. Promotion in this way is business opportunities. By this we mean the following: the pursuit of business opportunities, that is the business or imagination of doing a business which can be turned into a profit by working in the future. Then arranging the necessary tools that are required, as we just discussed, funds, assets and management capacity, to implement this idea, and finally the formation of an appropriate business unit that can embody the idea of business using these tools. Okay, did any of you see watch that show that I mentioned in the class, Shark Tank? Did anybody see? Can you all hear me? Okay, alright. I thought nobody was able to hear me. No problem, you should watch it, okay? It is a good program, and it will give you a better insight into how entrepreneurship works. Alright, next we move on to the stages of promotion, or stages of or steps of promotion. Okay, the various tasks that need to be done for the enforcement of business unit can be divided into the following four parts, which we can call the stages or the steps of enforcement. First is search for business opportunities, then initial and detailed research. Next is coordination mechanism of various business elements and finance management. Okay, so searching for the business opportunities, we did discuss in this we discussed about the 3 steps where the sources of ideas, I'll just quickly show you. These sources of ideas, then processing of ideas and selection, and the setting of goals. All these 3 are part of searching for business opportunities. Then preliminary investigation or detailed research, or initial and detailed research. So preliminary investigation before embarking on the idea of establishing a business. A detailed examination of the feasibility of the idea is necessary. That is, it is necessary to see what is the usefulness of the idea, what it can be converted into, how many and whom. Okay, different from the idea, considering the financial time cost of the technical financial time cost of the technical technician. It is necessary to see what is the qualifying factor in the work of the consignee. Okay, so basically what we mean here is we would under preliminary investigation, we try to work up the idea and find out from the market, from the ongoing projects, how we can convert our idea into a product or a service or an organization, and what would be the success ratio of it. Okay, detailed investigation is the feasibility of consideration by participatory inquiry. So everybody understands feasibility now. I have explained in the last classes what feasibility means. So feasibility is doability, anything which is practically possible. In case of non-availability of various aspects of the proposed business, extensive research is done. The main one needs a detailed research of the one-time production cost, mass cost, and profitability, time, movement. So all these things are required. We discussed that under the preparation of the report, all these points would have to be included, including the preparation of the report, or which consists of cost of the product, the various sub costs that are included in the major cost, then the profitability, how quickly are we going to reach the profit earning stage or the break even point. Okay, then any requirements in parts and cost have to be estimated. Then next we come to coordination of various business elements. After being satisfied, the promoters start the task of giving the idea, that is to gather the necessary elements of establishing the business and to coordinate among them. The main task given in this phase are as follows. Okay, so after we have done the preliminary investigation, we come to the coordination part, where we coordinate and collect all the resources that were necessary, or the elements that were required to start the business. The main tasks given in this phase are: if the proposed idea is such that it can be copied by any other contestant, then that idea needs legal protection, like patent, copyrights, etc. Okay, so these things, these points have been developed in order to help you to protect your intellectual properties. IPR, it's called intellectual property rights. There are a lot of products that have been patented and copyright written. So the Maggi taste maker, the recipe to the Maggi taste maker, it has been patented and nobody can copy it. Okay, with the same name. Obviously the formula can be copied and sold with another name, but they cannot use the same name. Obtaining government approval, licenses, etc. Then determining and forming the nature of the organization. So this is also an important step. Once we have protected the idea, we start taking government approvals for starting the production. Then determining the formation of the business, of the organization, means whether it will be sole proprietorship, partnership, company, whatever form we decide to take up. Then initial contract, the sources of obtaining the necessary means, example land, building, machinery related contacts, etc. For the establishment of business and in relation to them. Okay, so we do up or file the initial contracts relating to accessing all the resources of the business. And manager skills arrangement, the promoter arranges skills and best managers to manage the proposed business and contract with those who become the first directors of the company. Okay, so these are the activities that have to be performed under the coordination of business elements. Last point, we come to management of finances. Okay, management of finances means okay, Pallavi wants to know dead mark. Oh, that's not dead marks, it's trademark. So sorry. So these are trademarks, not dead marks. Okay. Okay. Then management of finances. The success of the proposed business, the final step, the last step of starting a business is to arrange for finances, or the money that we will be investing for doing the business. Okay, that is the most important part of the business, one of the most relevant and significant resource. Okay, without which business cannot be done. After that, once we have set up the enterprise, we just read through it. The success of the proposed business unit of its skills depends on financial management. Okay, so once we have collected the finances, we also have to manage it very well. Okay, because it is one of the most crucial resources which will help all the other things to function. Okay, if we do not focus on where we are investing our money, we may lose our financial resources. Okay. Capital is needed to bring a business venture to the stage of starting a business, and once the venture is started, capital is also needed to keep it running and to develop it in the future. It is the job of the promoter to raise capital to bring the venture to the position of starting the business. The promoter raises funds from himself, his friends and associates, contracts with major financial institutions and plans to raise money from the capital market. In case of a company, in case of a company, a prospectus is issued and necessary action is taken for capital incorporation by contacting the underwritten or the stock exchange. Okay, so these are just technicalities that may be taken into consideration if we go for a specific type of business structure. Okay. The next most important point is the analysis of entrepreneurial opportunities. Okay. The analysis helps us in identifying what opportunities, what chances or what options are available for the business to grow and to prosper, to use up. Okay, opportunities can be any kind of new ideas as well to create our new products. Okay, so to move on into other products as well. So analysis of entrepreneurial opportunities. So here business opportunity analysis. Entrepreneurship is an act of risk and courage. I think there's not enough time for us to discuss opportunity analysis, so we'll discuss it in tomorrow's class. Okay, tomorrow's class will also be on the same time. I think we'll start from 11:45. Okay, 11, because I have continuous classes since morning, so it becomes a little difficult to maintain the timing. Okay, so we'll start at 11:45. Okay, I'll finish my class at 11:40 and then after 5 minutes I'll start the your class. Okay, so tomorrow I'll explain the business opportunities. All right, does anybody have any doubt in whatever we studied today?